is Ling Chi, brush painting for beginners from Oriental Art Supply. Today we are going to do hibiscus with a butterfly, and the paper I'm using is one of our new cotton paper from Taiwan. Has high content of mulberry with cotton, and then the paper itself repel the water a lot more than Xuan paper, but it still shows good color. So when I paint the flower, you'll see that I use a little bit variation from our regular Xuan paper, how I would paint it. And the brush I'm using is full Lotus Petal. You can replace this with large flow, super flow, and medium flow. So the two combination brush, and Orchid Bamboo I'm going to use for the medium Orchid Bamboo for the butterfly, and the Happy Dot I'm using for the detail, small line work. And then the color I'm using, chip color. I have yellow chunk, indigo chips make into the green, best bottle ink, Rouge, Carmine, and red. And then I'm also using Bleedproof White, and then I will explain how I use the Bleedproof White. It's a little bit different than traditional brush painting people use, the white. And then here is a spell dish. So I'm starting with so because the paper is a little bit resisting to water, so I keep my tip pretty wet, otherwise it would be very dry. So I start with first color is Carmine, has a little pinkish tone, and then I will load the red afterwards and blend it well, and then load it red a little bit, blend it well. So I'm doing the first so you can see that I'm using a little bit of texture purposely, not to do it completely full. And then here's another stroke. And then the third stroke, I'm loading Carmine with red and with some Rouge, a little bit indigo. And then I'm going to do the two top, Carmine with red on the top. So this is the center of my flower. So all the strokes are coming together in here. And Carmine with red. So I want you to see that every stroke is coming to the center. And then I'm using the Rouge with a little ink for the center. Okay, and then I rinse my brush off. Now I'm going to my leaves. I'm loading red, yellow with blue, with green, and then some indigo with a little ink. In this case, I'm leaving that brush alone. I'm using the Lotus Petal brush to finish the tip. So this is my first leaf. And then my second leaf on toward the side. Then third leaf, green, indigo with some ink on this side. Okay, I'm using the Orchid Bamboo with a little green, little red, connect down. All right, and then I'm going to use this brush for the butterfly. So I'm using some yellow, a little green, so I'm waiting for the yellow dry before I use the ink on it. So now I'm going to go address the leaves vein. So a lot of Chinese artists use ink for the leaf vein, but we like to use the Bleedproof White with a little green, and I will tell you why. Because this actually more like the real leaves when you see the vein. The other reason we use this is most Westerners, we lack of calligraphy training. So a lot of times the leaf vein is very challenging. So if you use the ink and then don't show good stroke, then that kind of take away from all the beautiful color you do on the leaves and to the vein sticking out. So I prefer to use this color. So give it a try. Let me know how you feel. All right, so now I'm going to use the same Bleedproof White for the pistil of the flower. So it's here. Okay, and some yellow with Bleedproof White. And then I'm not, you can use vermilion chip if you have it handy. Since I don't have vermilion chip handy here, and I would just use a little bit yellow with some red, make into kind of orange. And then I would do a little bit ink to show the depth. All right, and now we're going to do the body of the butterfly with the ink. All right, I finished my hibiscus with a little butterfly.